Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We are playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This is a new game plus, and we're about to head on into the Yellow Harvest. Alright, this first flag here from Expedition 68. I always think that there's something around here, and there isn't. Alright, let's head up the handholds.
Wow. That Nevron is the size of a mountain.
Is it eating the mountain?
The only one seeing this? Nevron that is not hostile. All it does is eat the landscape around it. I guess that on some level makes a little bit of sense that Clair would create something like that, right, to actually eat the land itself.
The elements dance. Feel the storm.
This little loop here.
Romance flowing. Feel the storm. The elements dance.
Okay.
Now's our chance. Now was our chance.
Alright, let's head up this way first. This leads down into the next area, if I remember correctly.
Now was our chance. So much potential. Meet your reckoning. Well, that will help.
Okay. Make our way back around here. Oh, there was some chroma up here at the end of the ledge, if I remember right. So we might as well head back up. Yeah, right there.
Useful.
Let me see something here. Oh yeah, there's just this little... This is the path that leads over from the cave. Yeah. Just making sure. Alrighty. Let's see, which way did I go the first time? I know there's a fading boy, or young boy up there, up on that ledge. Let's just go there. Let's say hi to him. We'll say hi to Verso. Why? Why would she paint these things? Eating the world, eating our world. We used to have fun here together. Yeah, so this was Clair that painted these. I wish we could still have fun, sister. All right, let's try to communicate with the boy. The boy ignores you as if he does not see you. Sad. So yeah, Clair did paint these, and again, to kind of destroy this world and help, well, with the intent of getting Aline to leave the canvas. Which is, you know, kind of a theme and something that makes Verso sad, right? Is that he painted this world and it was supposed to be, you know, fun, and it was fun and a good place to be until his relatives started coming into the painting, and of course then they, well, Aline created the Lumiarians, and which, you know, fine, but then the problem was she wanted to stay, so then Renoir came in and did some things, obviously, like the Gamage, trying to essentially destroy the world and get her to leave. So, yeah, anyways. Kind of, you know, sad that, unfortunately, his family has kind of ruined the canvas for him, right, for his the little piece of his soul that's left in here, and doesn't want to, you know, see his parents fighting, but also, I mean, it's not just them, right? They're not just fighting each other; they are causing, you know, harm to the people that are here.
So much potential.
All right, here's another journal.
Nicholas, Expedition 44. The idea was you'd only have to fool the first one. Then Jules can wear its carcass to trap the next, and so on. Until we all have proper cover. But disguising ourselves as Nevrons has proven to be extremely ineffective, to say the least. Maybe they recognize each other by their chroma. Anyway, it was an utter failure. To any expeditions that follow our trail, do not disguise yourselves as Nevrons. It doesn't work.
I don't actually know why the Nevrons aren't fooled, right? I don't know what's happening there. I mean, it does seem like it was somewhat successful here. There's at least 3 expeditioners here. Possibly 4, 5 that are actually, you know, wearing Nevron carcasses. It is very creepy. Alright, here's the next mime.
Feel the storm. A storm is coming. Meet your reckoning.
Yeah, this one's a little beefier, huh? Yeah, Gustav feels a lot different from the first playthrough with this crit rate being so high. Like he's basically, well, I suppose probably also his AP is a little higher, but yeah, it just seems like, you know, every turn you can fully charge his overcharge. Looks like that was it for here. Alright, we did this stuff. There's something out, yeah, looks like right here. Bingo.
The elements dance.
Okay. Oh, yeah, back here, huh?
Well, that will.
There's the death bomb. Yeah, I was talking quite a while ago. That probably was the Flying Waters episode again, where I was talking about the death bomb and doing a death bomb setup, but I couldn't remember where death bomb was at, and so the auto death must have been found in the Flying Waters, and then the death bomb is found here.
Expedition 38, Genevieve. We buried Patrick near the lake, so he could be close to water. I know he really missed the aqua farm and his floating gardens. Obscur thinks it's a waste of time to update these journals, but I find it strangely comforting. I suppose at its core, it's a record that we existed, that we still exist. The Gamage is coming, but I feel at peace. Just the two of us, but we managed to carve out a tiny sliver of a life of our own. I should feel guilty, maybe, for abandoning the mission, but I don't. I'm just glad that when tomorrow comes, it'll be Obscur at my side. Until the end.
That is pretty cute. Alright. I like to remember that in Mael's ending, those two might be revived. Now the question is, though, would they be embarrassed about essentially admit? Well, no, because they weren't anyway, right? If they were embarrassed to admit that they were stopping, then they wouldn't have, or she wouldn't have left that message anyway, right? Wait, does she explicitly say that too? Let me see that. Let me see this again. I think she does actually say that explicitly. Yeah, Genevieve. I should feel guilty maybe for abandoning the mission, but I don't. Yeah. Yeah, she does not. Good for her. She found her little piece of life and happiness here. I think that's cute. All right, let's blast this guy, and I think that's it for the Nevrons around here. And I think I've got everything kind of in this area. Oh, here's one of the flying guys.
Feel the storm. Now is our chance.
That was one of those flying guys. Oh, there's the Potterim leveling up to 27. Yeah, that's a nice little upgrade, huh? I don't think there's anything out here, but let's see. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Well, that looks like that's pretty much it for this big area. I think... Oh, hang on. Hang on. I thought there was... Isn't there a gestural merchant way up here? I must have missed like a grapple point or something. I'm pretty sure this was the place. Yeah, I see him up there. Yeah. Man, how did I just randomly remember that? Not too old yet. What's this place? I was traveling with my bruv and he just left me here. I gotta fight him. Let's do it. Mayal gets the honors as usual.
Fiery.
Teamwork. Alright, that's a huge upgrade on that. 7 to 27. Oh, and here's auto death. Okay. So for some reason I thought auto death was back in the Flying Waters, but that is not the case. I don't think I need to buy any of the other stuff. Okay, now is there a way to get back over here? Not really. That's alright. Oh, nice. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I mean, maybe that is obvious, right? That it makes that combo. It's all found right here in the Yellow Harvest. I don't know why I was thinking that one of them was found in Flying Waters, but that is not the case. What was I saying about not being too old? Maybe I am too old because I'm forgetting stuff like that. Where was the death bomb combo started, or when did it start? It's Yellow Harvest. All right. Anyway, let's get going here. Get this dungeon all finished up. The bulk of it is now behind us. That thing really is freaking wild. Oh man, this is where the chromatic, what were those things called? Oh man. I forget the name of them. They're the little dudes with the goofy, they're using the tools. Can't remember their names now. Yeah, maybe I am getting too old, shoot. Alright. Yeah, this is the place. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna see the name and I'm gonna go, oh, that was that. Oh, I think we gotta do the boss though, don't we?
Julian, 59er. Disgusting. Law's an idiot. I can't believe she convinced everyone to eat the Nevron. They've been puking for the past few hours. Great. Well, we can't move on with so many people sick. I told her it was a bad idea. Hopefully they'll feel better with some mushroom broth to settle their stomachs.
I feel like the mushroom broth was probably not a good idea either. But yeah, this is where we learned to not eat Nevrons. Which I don't think was an idea that ever crossed anyone's mind, but let me see can we sneak over here right away? Oh, we can. Let's do it. Then we'll do the boss last. Man, what were these things called? Orphelin. Yeah, right? It's gotta be. I think I just nailed it. I'll go grab this. There's something over here, probably just chroma, but I'll grab this first and then we'll do the fight after.
We can use that.
Oh, shoot. This was a one-way, wasn't it? So I just jumped down here. Shoot. Well, wasn't thinking about that. Oh, well. these guys were so fun. This fight was really fun. I'm sure we're just gonna destroy the crap right now. Yeah, the first time doing this fight was just an absolute blast. I think it was like the guy on the right-hand side had the easiest of the attacks to avoid. They basically do like a kind of like a spinning charge at you. That one was a little tough, but then they do like a melee, some sort of melee combo where I think the middle one and the one on the left-hand side do, I think it's 3-strike combos, whereas the guy on the right does only a 2-strike, and it's like it just seems like it was really easy to, or like it was very telegraphed. So I kind of tried to, you know, get that the right-hand side guy to be the one that lived the longest. Well, I should say, maybe I should say I focused on the other ones first. Yeah, looks like we gotta go back up now. Yeah, I should have just taken out the boss probably first. I don't know. This still seems a little bit more appropriate though. Do the chromatic and then do the big bad blast. I think there actually is an exit up there too. Cause do we have the ability that SKA takes you right back to the map? I feel like we probably don't right now. I mean, we shouldn't unless they let you kind of keep that for New Game Plus. So go hit a flag here and answer that question, because I just don't remember. Pretty cool place, though. I mean, just a really nice looking area of the game. Although most areas are really nice looking areas. No way to go back to the continent yet, which makes sense, right? That's a storyline related ability.
So much potential.
This thing is more disturbing. I think I probably noticed it at least a little bit the first time I played, but the people that have been like adapted into it or like absorbed by it just is absolutely disturbing. Anyways, destroy it. Because gross. There we go. Plenum leveled up to 27.
We lay the trail.
That's right. We do lay the trail. We bust up the bads. Which one was the plenum, though? Was that for Mael? Let me see here. Plenum. Yeah, plenum is for Mael. Stance to switch to defensive. In defensive, double break damage. Support skills cost 1 less AP. Man. Pretty meh. Alright, let's get out of here. That is it for Yellow Harvest. Not bad. Pretty quick. Really quick, actually. I'll have to go park over at, God, are we already at Stonewave Cliffs? I think that is next, isn't it? Oh, is this... Oh, I forgot about this, the Lost Woods. I think this is just a one-screen dungeon, if you even want to call it that. Yeah. Just the one screen. Whoops.
This will be useful.
Aline's glass house. Aline's glass house. Well, typically you don't want to throw stones in glass houses. That I know. It's the only thing I know about glass houses. Weak to stones. Alright. Yeah, and this makes the shortcut back down. Thank goodness. guess I could have fast traveled through Yellow Harvest, but who wants to do that? Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the scoreboard. Oh, so that, I don't think I ever noticed this before. That there's that little journal here that the expeditioners are talking about records for Nevron killing, and there's like a little scoreboard there. I never noticed that before. Okay, man, that is really it, isn't it, for now? Yeah, that's the backside of Yellow Harvest. Okay. Alright, well, that is going to be it then for this one. As always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.